It was ordained for the mutual society, help and comfort that one ought to have of the other, both in prosperity and adversity. To which holy estate these two persons present come now to be joined. Therefore, if any man can show any just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let him now speak, or else hereafter forever hold his peace.
This whole thing's a farce!
Jack! Oh, my God!
What the hell is going on?
You were there, you saw him.
My darling, I don't know who that man was.
Jack Peacock.
Elizabeth's second husband. You must be Colonel Mustard.
What? But you can't be. I mean, you died in Bolivia. Those are your ashes on the plinth.
Really? Oh, I thought you could have run to something better than this, Elizabeth.
Why didn't you tell me you were still alive?
Oh, well, you see, the authorities in Bolivia can get very heavy-handed with people they don't like. So, it was healthier for me to, how should I say, disappear for a while.
I grieved for you for 3 solid years.
Darling, the only grieving you ever did was when you spilled red wine on your Arctic fox.
But why today, of all days?
I'd have thought that was obvious, to save you from a terrible mistake. And after all, this is my house. My ancestral home. And, of course, my money.
Jack, you can't do this to me.
Oh, is it safe, Mrs. White?
Oh, no, Vicar. It seems we're all going to be given our cards. Oh, I could murder that man, I could.
Heavens, I hope not.
He's chucking Mrs. Peacock and Miss Scarlet out of the Grange. They're going to be broke.
Broke? But the auto screen, what about the auto screen?
Oh, yes. Didn't it look nice? It made the church seem completely different somehow.
That screen was Mrs. Peacock's wedding gift to the parish. Oh, heavens. A wicked thought. She hasn't paid for it yet. £15,000, Mrs. White.
What I don't understand is why he went to Bolivia in the first place.
I think Professor Plum can give you a better explanation than I can.
A young South American student of mine claimed to have discovered a new wonder drug in the Bolivian jungle, a cure for the common cold. The financial implications were staggering, so we thought we'd investigate. Jack went on ahead. A month later, he disappeared and the expedition collapsed. I lost everything. Money, reputation.
So the drug was never found?
Oh, yes, it was. But somebody tipped off the police that I was a narcotics smuggler. I didn't stand a chance.
Won't you be lonely in this house or on your own, Jack?
Lonely, Elizabeth? Lord, no. You don't think I lived like a monk in Bolivia, do you? But Peter will make a lovely lady of the manor. Delicious cake.
What will you do, Elizabeth?
I have a few ideas.
Headache?
Are you surprised?
Billiards? Oh, you've grown, my girl.
I'm not your girl.
True. It's a pity you miss out in all this, isn't it?
Maybe I don't have to. We've always got on well, you and I. Common enemy and all that. Maybe we could come to some kind of compromise.
And give your stepmother ammunition in a divorce court. Don't be silly.
Talking of ammunition, do you always carry a gun?
Old habits die hard.
May I see?
What's mine's me own.
Listen to me, Elizabeth. We can still make it work.
Darling, there's no way that we can get married now. We both need money to survive. Of course, if you had any income at all...
But I love you. Does that count for nothing?
It's not enough for me, Mike. There are richer fish in the sea, and I intend to catch one.
Elizabeth, can't mean that.
Look, don't be so ridiculous. The only reason you ever loved me was for my wealth. I'm afraid it's all over between us, Mike. Of course, you could reapply when you're rich.
What's that? You smuggled some out.
How much?
Anything you want.
Let's start at 50,000.
You know I can't lay my hands on that sort of money.
Too bad, Elbeen.
What are you doing? No. Why? I'd have paid. I'd have found the money somehow.
Well, that's better. Oh, don't worry. There's plenty more where this came from.
Oh, please don't abandon us.
If you think I'm spending one night under the same roof as that man...
You won't have to.
What?
I don't know how to tell you this, Mother, but he appears to be dead. Stone dead.
Are you quite sure?